now Penny, get this. This is what I told her. You're not into the story at all. You're a cat. Oh, hi, didn't even see you come in there. Welcome to Drinking with Drinks with Arien Russell. That's me. Now, this is a fun, entertaining time where we're just going to learn how to make drinks in a low-stress environment, you know, just really chill out, have a good time, and maybe learn to make a little something to really entertain you and your loved ones at your next social gathering. Today's the first week, and I'd like to show you a little something that I like to call when there's no more room in hell, there's still room for Jell-O. It's a little twist on something called the Jell-O shot, so without further ado, let's go to the kitchen.
My emotions, your style and grace, it inspires my devotion.
So let's get acquainted with our ingredients here. First off, we have strawberry Jell-O. You have your vodka, can't forget that, let's just never forget. Blair's Ultra Death Sauce, 900 times hotter than a jalapeno chili. Ultra Death should not be consumed without dilution, which is why we have this for dilution. Comes with a little keychain, pretty badass. Last but not least is our steak. Tasty, fun. We're just gonna grill this thing up right away. We have our grease catcher, because that's gonna be very important very soon. I don't know if I have to flip these or not. They're fine. So now you just gotta give the steak a good little cut there, just to make sure it's just pink enough in the middle so that it's good to use. Perfect. And perfect. These steaks are perfect now. George Foreman's actually famous for having 7 sons that he got named all George, and they're all professional chefs, and they all helped him build the George Foreman grill. Okay, so now you just fill up your kettle with some water here, and you got water, you got this, you close it up. I forgot which one of these works. Now you just wait for it to come to a boil. I seriously do love planes. I mean, I'm never on one, but I love them. Boiling water is really boring, by the way. This thing just keeps getting the little bits of vodka everywhere. It's like a little splash of everything. Easter Mass. Can't read French. Oh, Juder one tassi. That's stir one. That's so much simpler. A dude there. Stir. Stir's so much easier to do. I can stir something. A Juder makes it sound so complicated. Oh, what's happening here? That's a weak sound. I don't know if this is considered boiling yet, so we're just gonna leave it. Usually, I'm used to like a woo woo. Feels hot. We're not trusted. So we got our Jell-O here. Dump the whole thing, just every little bitty bitty. Show that package who's the boss. And that's when you take your boiling water that's somewhat boiling. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure if it was. Just 1 cup. So I think I know what 1 cup looks like. So we're just gonna pour it in. And that should be 1 cup. Is that 1 cup? That feels like 1 cup, so you gotta stir now. Just think of the 3 witches from Macbeth. When there's no more room in hell, there's still room for Jell-O. And that's when we 3 shall meet again. I think that's all gone, so let's get 1 cup of vodka now. That is 1 cup of vodka, and then we need 1 cup for spice. And we stir, we're on the heath again, we're Shakespeare, we're loving it. Which 1, which 2, which 3, we stir, and we are good. We are good. Friends, let's feel comfortable. Let's get sexy. Just keep making that Jell-O. Just make it all beautiful, and we're just getting ready for a little bit of this. It smells pretty peppery. Just that shit is peppery. Fuck you! I want milk. Fuck you! I want to drink it. No, I don't want to swish it. I just want to drink it. We gotta do the next part of this now, which is probably toss it in the freezer. What's the next part? Now the next part is you get your shot glasses. We really want to go with the theme, so we got these little skulls. Everyone loves skulls. And you know, a friend of mine always said that any place could look nice with a nice but tasteful assortment of skull tape paraphernalia everywhere. So we're going to use these skull glasses and we're just going to fill them up and make them look really good. We're going to empty this first. We're going to get that in our eye and feel a little bad. And we're just going to very carefully, very cautiously pour. Ooh, that's not good. Now, when there's waste, it's okay. Now you put the vodka in there, so you've made a big time commitment, and that's okay because we can fix this. Everything's gonna be all right. Bob Marley said that, and I'm not one to disagree with the moral. Because Bob Marley didn't eat meat, I do, and that's the next part of this. We're gonna take our steak and we're just gonna chop off a little bit. Itty bitty bit. I find scissors are a much more adult way of doing this because with scissors you get the precision and accuracy that a knife just can't give you. So we're just gonna dump that in there, take another piece. Now you don't need big pieces, this is a shot, remember, right? You just want to throw it back, chew the steak, throw it back, chew the steak. Now the next part of this is God mode. You don't need a lot, you just want to aim. You can see the steak right there. So you just tap it. You want it to land on the steak. That is the most important part of this. Land on. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. God, I love tapping things. And now we just fill the rest of it just so we get the other half. That way you just sandwich it nice and tight. Nice and happy, just aim and fire, and aim and dump. And now you've made your drink. What we're gonna do now, we're just gonna quickly put all of these gently, gingerly, and carefully into the freezer so that they can become beautiful Jell-O shots to enjoy. So that you all can reminisce, think about times past. Maybe just get something on the TV, put on some, I don't know, what you watch. Maybe you watch Lost and everyone can say it's a bad show, but you really don't think so, but everyone else thinks it's really bad. I'm everyone else. Maybe you're you. And just watch the show. Just have some time, because this is going to take like 1 or 2 fucking hours. I don't care what you do, just give it some time. Just give it some time. I believe in you. I believe that you can entertain for 2 hours and not give a shit. You know what? Fuck it. Eat the steak. Just rip that off. And seriously, fuck Lost.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Now, the important thing to remember is it's been about an hour since you started drinking, and if you've been doing this properly, I'm not including the spillage. The spillage will happen, but I'm not including the spillage. You should be done your bottle of vodka. Now this is about a 750 milliliter. We go by milliliters here because I am Canadian. I mean, it's like a drop off there for that. We're done. Now we're gonna take out our Jell-O shots. Everyone at the party's like, oh my god, yeah, we're bringing out Jell-O shots. Oh my god, we're gonna be so happy. We're gonna be so done. It's gonna be it's a little frosty on top. We're gonna pat it. We're gonna happy. We're gonna be like, oh, look at that. Look at that. We might need a fork because it's being a little bit of a dick right now. We gotta make sure we get that steak at the bottom. Gotta make sure, oh, that might happen. That's okay. That's the beauty of the shot, right? We're gonna hold it by the steak part because the steak part is the most solid part of the whole thing, and we're just gonna go. And there you have it, folks! When there's no more room in hell, there's still room for Jell-O. This is Drinking with Drinks with Arien Russell. Hope you had a great day, hope you had a great time. I'll see you next time. We're gonna make something else crazy, or something else fun. And you keep being beautiful, because that's what you can do. I don't care what you look like. You're beautiful, and you can do it. I love you. Good night.
You are my fantasy dream come true. And I was standing in the way of a bullet.
Why isn't everyone coming for their shots? I don't understand. Your shots are ready. You should be having them. Mine's empty. You should be having yours. Ooh, steak sauce everywhere. Everyone, come on. It's time to go. Video's over. Now it's time just to enjoy. Oh God, that's hot sauce!